that I'm telling in this channel, they are purely suggestions from doctors. The first most frequently asked question is, which formula milk do I use for Olive? Things that are inside. Can I feed formula milk along with the breast milk? Another question that I got was, how many times to feed formula milk? Hello all my lovely friends, welcome back to our channel. In today's special video, I'm going to break down one of the most frequently asked questions, that is about the formula milk that I use for Olive. There were tons of questions that I received in the form of comments, in Instagram, in all sorts of places, even in WhatsApp. So today I want to give all the details that I personally know out of my own experience. I want to share it with our family, mom, dad, Olive's family. I hope it will be helpful. Before getting further into this video, I want you all to please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon next to it, so that whenever I post a video, it will come straight to you and it will be helpful to you. So without further ado, let's dig right into the video. The first most frequently asked question is, which formula milk do I use for Olive? And I am going to say that I use Dextrox. Let me just give a disclaimer over here that Dextrox is not paying me anything. This is not a paid promotion. This is out of my experience. This is purely to help other mamas. So I believe you understand that. So I use Dextrox since the beginning. To break down right from the birth, as you all know that Olive was born underweight. She was just 1 kg when we got her home. The very first Dextrox that we used was Dextrox Special Care. It is especially for premature babies and babies who are underweight, who are less than 2.5 kgs. So until Olive reached 2.5 kgs, I used Dextrox Special Care. But once she crossed 2.5 kgs, I shifted to Dextrox Stage 1. So I used this up till her 6 months. You get Dextrox in two forms. Dextrox Special Care was always in a tin form. You also get this one. I would like to give a small hint over here. The tins are usually expensive and the carton boxes are usually cheaper versions. I don't know why, maybe the material cost that they add, but there's usually a difference in the price between the tin and the carton boxes. So I bought tins in the beginning, but later I realized, and now I buy only the carton boxes to refill the pack. Fine. Now, putting the budget aside, here they have very clearly given us the stages that you need to follow. Initially, you use stage 1 up to 6 months, and you use stage 2 after crossing 6 months. So now Olive is in stage 2 because she is now 11 months old. By the grace of God, she has come so far, and in 2 months we're going to celebrate her first birthday. I'm very excited to make a very big vlog on that. So after 6 months you use stage 2, and after 12 months you switch to stage 3. That is, after first birthday you can use stage 3, and after 18 months, that is approximately 1.5 years, you can go to the last stage, that is stage 4. It's up till 2 years. So Dextrox package overall is right from birth until 2 years. There is another Dextrox Special Care, and apart from these 4 stages and Special Care, there's also something called, I think, Premium. I never used it because doctor didn't suggest me. Everything that I did it according to the suggestion of the doctor. So once when I met some other parent in the hospital, she told me that she was using Dextrox Premium for her baby who was underweight. Though they were giving formula milk, the baby was not gaining weight, so doctor has suggested them to use the Premium. Maybe it has some excess fats, I don't know. But I'm telling you, don't use it without intimating your doctor. First go consult. If they say you to change it, if they feel your baby is underweight and they should grow more weight, then only with your doctor's permission change it. Because I think it is heavy in fat, your baby may not digest it, so don't go with your own mindset. For the good fats, doctor has suggested me to go with the coconut oil and use Dextrox. So that's what I did. The next question that I got was, can I feed formula milk along with the breast milk? Of course, you can feed breast milk and formula milk. I never have mixed them together. I give it separately, like maybe 40 ml breast milk and 40 ml formula. I don't know, depending on Olive's hunger. First, give breast milk. Always, breast milk is the most important food for your baby. Don't stop it. When you finish giving breast milk, even if your baby is feeling hungry, they are giving you the signals that they need more milk, then you go and mix formula milk only if you finish the breast milk. If you have more milk, try to feed them continuously. That's well and good. But if you don't worry. You can feed your baby with formula milk instead of making them starve. Another question that I got was, how many times to feed formula milk? There is no particular number that I can say that you can feed so many times. Approximately, when Olive was a very little girl, we used to feed her around 10 to 12 times. I've shared that in tracking feeding video also. I've given all the details of how many times, at what time I fed her, and what was the ml that I fed her. All the details are in that video. So after watching this, if you have any further doubts, you can go check out that video. So approximately, if your baby is too little, for example, first 2 months or 3 months, you can feed up to 10 times per day, 10 to 12 times. But when they grow, eventually, they drink more quantity and they decrease the number of times. Now Olive drinks only 4 times, and the rest she eats some food, and she has some snacks, she has some fruit. Now it has come to only 4. So it purely depends on the weight of your baby and the hunger level of your baby. Next, coming to the things that are inside, I would like to show them very clearly. So in this tin, you get a plastic lid on the top, and you get a metal lid for air tightness. So what I usually do is, when I get the carton boxes, I fill this up in this for it to be airtight. So I don't put it in this, or I don't use a plastic box. I rather use a tin, Dextrox tin itself, whenever I buy a refill. For Cerelac, I use a glass bottle that I've shown in my previous videos. So this is a very good airtight container that you can use, that's given from the company. So when you receive a box, Dextrox box, I'm going to show you what things are there inside. When you open, actually you get pretty much a little box again inside this. You get it inside this, you get a little box, and in that you have a measuring cup. Can you see? And you also get a measuring spoon, and this measuring cup is up to 30 ml. So for 30 ml, for 1 cup of water, you need to add exactly 1 spoon of formula, and you all know that. And one more important thing, you don't add formula like a hill. It should be flat. I'm going to make a very special video on the right way of mixing formula milk for your babies to avoid colic pain in them, because most of the parents have also had a complaint that their babies were having colic pain. It's mostly because of the way that we prepare formula milk and the burpings that we give to them. I'm planning to make videos very soon on them too. And one more important thing that I want to give as a disclaimer to all the parents is, whatever the tips and things that I'm telling in this channel, they are purely suggestions from doctors. Olive's doctor has given us major suggestions in the beginning, but later when I started meeting my sister's friends, they're also doctors. They have been giving me different tips. So whatever the content that we are making in this video, it's especially given from the doctors. So don't keep any doubts that it is not from my personal ideas. It is purely a doctor's suggestion. As many of the parents, they had questions regarding coconut oil, using coconut oil for their babies. Don't worry parents, it's absolutely natural. There are no side effects. It's completely suggested by a doctor, and I have used it personally up till 5 months and I didn't face any problem. And it actually gives your baby good fats. It's natural, so I don't think there should be any problem in using that. And there is a way, even in that video also I've mentioned, you give it before feeding milk. 4 to 5 drops depending on the age. I've given in that video. I'll link it down in the description box as well as a banner over here.